welcome, it's Railway Russ again, and in this video we are looking at the PC Rail Heritage Series simulation at Chichester. So we're going down south, originally built by London Brighton South Coast Railway, then incorporated into the Southern Railway. I'm not sure what company it is now, probably still Southern Railway. Anyway, this is I say it's heritage type simulation produced by Rob Roterdink, and that was released in September 2018. So let's look at the layout. So again, we've got two signal boxes on this one. There's the east one this side and west box this side. We do work both boxes, and there's some signals worked by both boxes, which I'll cover when I put the magnifier on and try and look at that in detail. So the layout is depicted in the 1930s, which is quite interesting because it's before we got the three-rail electrification, of course. So we've got locomotives, steam locomotives, which require to run round, and makes it more of an interesting simulation from an operator's point of view than just units floating up and down, which can be, in my opinion, a bit boring. There's nothing to do except run the trains, if you know what I mean. So anyway, let's have a good look at the layout. You see we've got two level crossings on this simulation as well. Key and Basin Road, and these are worked by levers 114 and 115. It's quite a long frame because we are covering again two boxes, and you'll see these levers there. There's also 113. Now it's very difficult to find actually what 113 is without looking through the notes. It really ought to be added on the diagram, but it's a ground frame release for this Southern Wool Growers siding. It is in the notes. Let's have a look at the adjacent boxes. We've got Fishbourne Crossing going towards the south, Portsmouth, Medhurst. We've got a single line there as well, which actually runs parallel to the main lines to Fishbourne Crossing. I'm not sure how those worked. I presume it's by a tablet or token, but there's no connection at the main line at Fishbourne Crossing. It's quite unusual. So if anybody knows any more information about the method of working between here and Fishbourne Crossing, it'd be nice to know how that was actually worked. And then going towards, on the up main, of course, to London, we are working to Wyke Road. Now, it's always important to know how far these boxes are from us, so we know how long the train is going to take to get to us, and regarding whether we need to offer it on, clear the signals, that sort of thing. Bearing in mind we actually got these two crossings as well. So anyway, let's have a look at the distance to Fishbourne Crossing. I'll just have a look there. That's 60 chains, so that's about 3/4 mile, so that's not going to take too long coming from and to there. And the Wyke Road, let's have a look, that's 72 chains, so it's just under a mile that way. The clearing points are shown on the diagram as usual with this little symbol there, look. So clearing points on the down main is to this location here. So all these points and level crossings aren't affected by clearing points. I know some people might find that strange, having road vehicles crossing in front of a train, but it doesn't, from a clearing point of view, excuse the pun, it doesn't count. So that is in the signalling regulations. Coming the other way, we need to have the line right up to this signal to be clear before we can accept a train on the up. And the branch line, we've got the clearing point just before this ground signal. Right, so I'll explain the signals later on. The best thing, of course, is always to have a look at the local information. Covers the history of the railway. Then we get into these nitty-gritty things, any adaptations which have been changed, locking rules. You notice the facing point locks, the levers are in the frame on this when they're locked. Sometimes they're out the frame, depends which company it was built for. This says some slotted home signals there. So there's been some compromises how these work, but basically you have to have a lever in each box before that signal clears. So I'll not go through this in detail, but just have a read through that, or preferably even print it out and have a good look. If you get into trouble, these are quite useful to read. So that's the timetable again. That's based on 5th of July 1931, so that's quite a comprehensive timetable. The demo version runs from about 11, which I've set the clock to now, runs for about 2 hours, gives you a rough idea of how it goes. Right, let's cover these slotted signals. You can see coming from left to right. Now, of course, we've got all this massive point thing there. Let me see how I can put the magnifier on. There we go. I'll put that on a bit more. Right, you can see all these slips. Double slip, single slip, double slip, double slip. Now these do take some getting used to, and you'll have to excuse me when I'm working these. I still have problems setting routes. It's because I'm not familiar with the box as yet. I mean, if I've run this a few times, I'd look really good and professional, but at the moment I'm still learning that a lot. So there's quite a few interesting lever moves there. Then coming the other way, it's not so bad. We've only got 34, 37 facing point locks, because that's of the passenger line going into the bay, of course. So let's have a look at the signals. You can see we've got a fixed distance on the branch. These are two ohm signals waked from the adjacent box, Fishbone Crossing, so they are signal. These are our signals. Number 1 is the distance signal, and then we've got 102 as well. I'll just quit that magnifier if I can. Oh dear, I'm not making a good job here. How do you switch it off? Oh yeah, it's cross. Right. So yeah, it'd be easy to do it this way, I think. So again, we've got a number in brackets here, so that's 102. If you look at the lever frame, the west box is running from about 1 all the way through to, it's quite a big frame, 97. I'll have to scroll across. I've got some G signals there, which is probably the ground signal. Where's G1 and G2? I can't see it. Ah, here we go. There's a ground frame, ground signals at the end of the A platform for releasing the run rounds. Then 101 starts from the east box, of course, and that goes all the way through to 115. So there's not too many levers in the east box. Then we've got these W signals and points, which is this wool growers ground frame. As I say, that is released by 113, and that's in the locking details. Sidings fairly straightforward. We've got all numbered. You have to remember to get, it's easily confused between, you've got number 1 and number 2 up siding. We've also got number 1 and number 2 siding, 3, 4, 5. Obviously 4 and 5 goes off the screen, as it were, as the same as number 1 and number 2. So we've got this heap of slips either side, and then on the other side we've just got this down siding, and then unusually there's no ground signal there, which I thought there would be. So it's very important if you clear 9 or 10, or that you've got these points set for if it's going in the turntable. Then we've got a little connection to Chelsea tramway. The down bay as well, that is signal for passenger trains, so we've got the facing point lock on there, as is the up bay. That's obviously signal for the mostly for the branch trains. The up and down platform, and then a crossover, and then the ground frame into the southern wool growers. Now the signals, as I say, they've got to be cleared by both signals. So say to clear that signal there, you'd have to have 4 on 103, and I think there's a certain sequence of doing that as well. Now unfortunately 4 or 103 needs these gates closing across the road, which can of course be a problem if the train's terminating in the up platform. You've got to put the signal back and then get the gates back, and sometimes it's probably 3 or 4 minutes before he goes on his way on the up main. So sometimes I'm not sure whether they'd probably reopen the gates again to road traffic then near the time, but just half a minute or so before, close the gates and clear the signals. So we'll see how those work as we start to run a few trains. I say one is the outer distance, we've got 2 the inner distance, and then you see you've got 3 and 102. So 102 is probably the distance as well, so you could probably control 2 levers on that. Yes, it looks a bit confusing, and I have run it a couple of times to try and master it, and as I say, I'm still learning, so this one is quite a steep learning curve, I should imagine, really. So as I say, I think we'll start to run it. I think I've gone through everything, and we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. So do the run through. I'll start the time going. I've got the skill level set on 5. I'll risk it at 6, can always change it. Again, my block bells are set for menu. You can set these for your F keys or for mouse clicks if you prefer. And I've turned the expanded lever plates off. They just show you what the levers are for when you move the mouse over. Yeah, if I go through this, I might use the magnifying and go through all this lot as we need them, but I'll try and explain it as we go along. So let's have a look at the first train we've got. That's 2N33 on the up main, and he actually terminates here at 11:07. Forms this empty coaching stock 5 November 33, and then you've got instructions how to shunt these. Right, we've got a train offered from Fishbourne Main, so I'll accept that. So if it's terminating again, if you remember, we will have to shut these gates to clear 4. Now I can clear, because it's got a distance signal underneath. There's some notes in the locking about cautioning trains. If you've got an intermediate distance underneath, it's okay. Also, I do believe there's no need to caution if he's booked to stop at Chichester. So again, print that out, or well, it's probably no point in printing it all out with all these details until you get to a signal or point you can't clear. So I'll just go through this. No, it doesn't say anything about cautioning trains. That will probably be in the local instructions. Just have a quick look through that without. Right. Now I'll come back to that if I find it, but I can remember reading that doesn't need to caution. Anyway, let's go back to this one, so let's see if we can clear number 3, which we can. Right, if there's any large pauses again, nothing much happening, I'll speed the simulation along and you'll see a little clock spinning round, but it's arrives in 3 minutes, so it shouldn't be too much. We go through all these signals again. Coming off the branch, we've got a fixed distance, we've got 14 signal, which will be straight onto the onto this section of the line, and then we've got a bracket signal there, 25, and 101, wake by both boxes. That takes you across onto the up platform, and then 7 will go into the up bay. We've got these signals with the loop, the circle as well underneath. So these are, I think they're calling on arms actually. Anyway, except I'll acknowledge the train entry section. I'm not going to do anything yet until he's approaching this signal. Obviously the distance signals will only apply if the route is set all the way through. Can't clear number 1 of course, or 2, because I need 4 off in our signal box. If I got the gates shut and cleared 4, I could probably get 2 and 1, but again that's waked by both boxes, so unless the east box is pulled off. Anyway, it's braking for the signal, so we'll get these gates. I'll working gates as well. Then we should get number 4, but of course it needs 103 as well. So there. So I'll bring that one into the station. Put 3 back. Right, I'm just going through the signals there, aren't we? 7 was into the bay. These take some getting used to. These signals at the side, because the numbers, sometimes you've got 3 levers basically for one signal selected. Anyway, it's asking me if I can accept this engine from the turntable. He's going to a number 5 siding, which is this one there. So I'll just put 4 back, 103, and now we can put the gates back, even though it's still running forward up to them. So right, turntable. There's a turntable. He's going to go shunt via signal 9, hold at 9 for 1045 from Portsmouth, 1C33, which is this one there. So let's get him down there. So we need 91 points. All the rest seems okay. Clear the signal. 96 coming out of the turntable, and what I always forget is 63 as well. So I'm going to use the shunt 2, right click on that one, use the shunt 2, so he stops behind 9 and doesn't travel all the way to the buffer stops. Now one thing I forgot to do, of course, is send out a section for that passenger that's just arrived. So what does he do? So he changes to, so he shunts to the branch signal 64, so that's this one there. So let's, there we go, let's have a go at these points. Right, 49, we won't be able to clear that, I don't think, without unlocking something. No. Now these are double-ended as well. Oh dear, got a class 1 offered already, and I've still got this one sat in the platform. Anyway, let's have a look. So I presume, well, 49 double-ended. So there's one end, there's the other end. We obviously need 48 lock. Let's try it now. Oh, there. Sounds so surprised. Then we relock that again. Now which signal will that be? Now that 73, 74 is for the up bay, so this one will be for this side. So it's a matter of trial and error. So let's try 76. Wow, I've got it. As long as the route's set right, you will only be able to get the correct signal for the route, of course. So he's backing into there now. Holds at signal 64 on passage of 1045 from Portsmouth. Now what's the 1045 from Portsmouth? Oh, that's the one. Right. So where's this is? Oh, you see, you've not got a track circuit on these white bits. So this light engine's held at 9 already, so we can put 96 back and 63. and he's got to, this light engine's got to come across before this ECS goes into the runs into downsiding, which is this one. Train intersection for the class 1. I can't clear the signals yet, although it's just cleared now, so we can clear 3 anyway. It's already past 1. The home signal, he's put it back already. Set this route. What signal was it? 76. Then I need to unlock with 48. Move 49. Relock with 48. There. I'll wait till he's approaching us so we can shoot the gates. Now he's booked in for 4 minutes, 11:13 to 11:17. I've not offered this one on. We'll probably offer the trains on if they're a through train or if it's only standing for 1 minute. So I'm going to get these gates shut again. Clear 4 and 103. I'm going to send out a section before I change all these points. Just have to remember to offer that one on and get him away on time. There's no train ready to start on the heritage ones, so you won't get a warning. Right, I'm going to put 4 and 103 back and even put the gates back. Don't like to upset these motorists, although I don't suppose there was quite a big crossing in 1931. Right, we've got to get this locomotive out of the way, so I'll send out a section. So let's see what we need. So we need 30 for starters. I'll try 33, that might be locked. No. 35, that is locked. By 34. Try 35 again. Yep. Crikey. 38. And 37, which, oh, we don't need 37, it's 36. Right, I'll just keep watching this route. And then 41. Okay, it's busy. I'll have to leave a pull in, so I'll relock those again. 34 and 37. And before I clear the signal, let's just have a trace. Make sure everything's alright. Into number 5 siding. There, so we should, I think 10's right, so he's off into the siding, number 5 siding, so he comes out there later on. Lockers works this 9 gauge 65 up on the branch. We've got a passenger train coming off the branch at 12 o'clock. I'll say I'll run it till about 12, not too long. So this empty stock's wanted to go into this downsiding, so I'll wait for this light engine to clear out the way. Just keep an eye on that time. Right, 10 can go back. These should be clear, so let's see what we want here. 37 point lock, 36. No, 34. Yeah, this is unlock that one. It's these double-ended ones what there. I think that's correct. Let's lock that up. Just check the route again. Yeah, that's down there, so we've only got one signal. 64. And I'm going to use the shunt to 9, stopping behind the signal. To downside it. No, I don't need to stop him behind the signal. He does terminate there if I stopped him behind the signal. Right, so I'm making this one late. So let's get both the gates. You can do them at the same time. I'm going to clear the signal, and then while he's setting off I can offer that one on. Is line clear for class 1? And we just got the section signal 105. Again on the down, as you noticed as well, we've got an inner and outer distance signal. So that's off he goes. Meanwhile that one's gone across there. It looks a simple simulation, but it's with it being prior to electrification, it's quite interesting. Send into intersection. 1 and 4 can go back. I'm watching this one and watching that one as well. Oh, let's put the gates. Open the gates to the traffic. Right, meanwhile we can come across here. Oh, it's just cleared 105, so I'll put that one back. So this one, to downsiding. Oh, he's held at 9. I didn't want him to hold at 9. I'm going to proceed. He won't terminate. If I've used the shunt to command when I shouldn't have, and you don't need to use the shunt to command if he's got a location as terminated as the downsiding, so he will then turn into something else. 5 November 28. Yes, X5. Then he goes into the down bay. Outer section for that train. It's quite a short section. Let's get these points put right. So I'm going to pull these locks. That's probably the easiest way. And then 36, 33. 30. Anything else? No, I think that's okay. That's usually like to leave those set for the main lines. And we'll relock those with. So we've just got 2 locks on this one. This is more complicated. It's probably me making it more complicated than what it is. So now it's terminated this time instead of stood at signal 9, which is not what we wanted. If you ever have that situation, it's probably because you've used the shunt to command and he needs to terminate in the right location. You'll see its train's terminated, then after a minute or 2 he will change to the new code. So here we go, downsidings. Oh, he doesn't leave till 11:26 from the downsiding anyway, so we'll get the route set. The only thing we need to change is 91 points. Then that's straightforward. And again, you've only got 1 signal. I'm really surprised there's not a ground signal there. But must be assured that there wasn't. Because it's quite a long distance. You know, I mean, you've got 11 and 12 on the main line. You've got 62 there. I'm surprised there wasn't one there, but there isn't, so we just have to use 9 and 10. Right, let's see what's happening. So this one will be coming out in a couple of minutes. Number 5 siding, here we go, it's already asked permission. So we'll get the route set up for that. That's going on the branch. So we need 35, which is obviously locked. See, that end isn't locked, but this end is. Try it again. Right, that is correct. And I presume we want the lock, so I'll put that back in. Right, always double check these routes, especially when you're learning the game. Yeah, he's okay, so we can give him the signal to come out of the siding, and while he's doing that we can offer this on the branch to Fishbourne Crossing. So that's, I'm not going through these block bells. They're fairly straightforward, of course. This is Fishbourne Main, up and down. This is the branch, which has just got 1 instrument, which represents a token or tablet machine. And then we got the absolute block for the other end, working to White Road, up and down instrument, and the bell. So I'm going to offer this train on now. It's a class 9. And we just got the section signal, white stripe on the signal, and we clear 32. He's already cleared his signals, so the distance has gone off as well, which is Fishbourne crossings distant. Put the ground signal back, 57. Right, we've got a class 1 offered on the down main, which we can accept. Now when do we shut these gates and clear the signals? Well, it's down to training and experience, that is. I'm going to give him train intersection, or I forget, on the branch. 32 can go back. It's coming through at 60. He arrives at 11:27, so it's only going to be 2 minutes. It's booked to stop 3 minutes. If you wait till train intersection, obviously it's not going to get all the distance signals, but I don't think we need to clear that one throughout anyway. It's mainly these non-stoppers we need to do that for. He's wanting to move in 11:26, so I'm going to give him the signal now. Is it 9 or 10? I think it'll be 9, which would be yes. Although it's one signal, 10 is showing above it, so it's to go, well, any movement over that way. Right, we've got intersection now, so he's already braking, so let's get him into platform. At least both his gates shut. Now, what do we need then? 86 and 110. Now, which can we clear first? 86 in the box. Right. It's got a distance signal underneath, so there's no need to caution that. I think that should be okay. You could offer that train on, I suppose, if you wanted to get the distance signals moving. Right, and this one's in the downsiding, so it's not. It's just a little bit of a track circuit there. Then I'll pick up this one and then the one in the bay. That's intersection on the branch for that freight. I'll put wait till that track circuit's clear. So that's 110. We've got to remember to put 86 back. So let's just try the crossings. Oh, it didn't go back. Oh, that one doesn't. It's still on the circuit. I didn't know if 86 would lock it. Now it's clear, so we could put the. Oh, got the wrong one. Oh dear, the crossing keeper is going to get annoyed. 114. Well, it's a big fat bloke. He needs some exercise. Oh no, you can't use that word now. Large, whatever. Right, he's gone out of the clearing point, so I can send out a section for that. He's due at 11:30, so we've got a couple of minutes. I'll probably offer that one on, and he's now set back ECS into the bay, so 10:09 can go back. He's terminated there. He will form another train, of course, later on. So we'll find out what that is soon. Let's get this. Got a couple of minutes, so I'll offer this class 1 on to Fishbourne crossing, and then let's see if we can get the right signals. Well, I would say it's 85, and then the section signals 84. Oh, that's straightforward. I just offered that one on, cleared his distance signals as well. So what does 5 November 28 turn into? Oh, it'll be this one here, look. 2 November 28 to Portsmouth and South Sea. detach oncoming engine. Oh, we've got to uncouple the engine for that, of course, because it came in. Oh, it came in on the up main, that's right, backed into there. So the engine's at the buffer end, of course, so better get that uncoupled. So detach incoming engine as 0N33, so I better do that. Type in the code. So he's stuck in there to 1158. So there's another loco comes out to wait that one. There he is. 0N28. Yep. And he comes out the turntable. Actually reverses at signal 62, so it comes onto the main line. That's probably just because there's no signal there. Save him having to go all the way down the siding. Not this passenger's on his way. So 85 can go back. Should be able to give him entrance section. Sometimes you have to wait for the track circuit to end, but we'll try it. Yeah, that's gone through okay. Sometimes it's easy to leave these signals off, especially when you're dealing with other shunted and trains on the layout, and then you get a telling off because you've left the signal off. Right, it's clear of 84, that can go back. And I say it shouldn't be too long before we get out of section for that. Trains into this bay, we have got a passenger train coming into this bay later on. I think they actually stop at G4. I don't think you need to clear these signals. There's probably another lock for that actually. Not sure what 113 is, I'll have to have a look. Right, just going to have a quick look at 113. Ah, here we are. Up bay ground frame. All levers required 5 reverse. Oh, right, so we look at 5. Ah, yes, we've got another ground frame release there. Be nice if these were on the diagram. So that's to release the ground frame there. And if you remember, we looked at the other one. Just going back down again. Ground frame release 113. There we go. That's for the, as I said, that's for the wall ground frame. Right. Yes, I know Rob puts these on the diagram now, so you'd have a little symbol with the number of levers and your ground frame release number. Perhaps I could persuade him to put it on this one. So, what's the next thing we're waiting for? We've got 2 locos coming off the turntable. One's going on to the stock in the down bay. And then this one's going to signal 9, then to signal 20, which is this ground signal there on that siding. Except that one. Hold at 20 until 12 o'clock arrival from Mid-Airs in Up Bay. Right, so this is the one from Mid-Airs, 12 o'clock, arrives in the Up Bay, so it's the loco to release the stock for that. This one's for our passenger in the down bay, so we need 91 and 59. Signal is 96, followed by 63. And I will use the shunt 2 command on that at 62. Otherwise it disappear all the way down to the 84 signal. Now, if you have got late running, if you want to use that on here, so I mentioned that in case you've got trains late or running on the down main at the same time as you've got this one coming out of the turntable. to go into the down bay. In that case, I don't think there's anything wrong running it behind 9 or 10. I think it would still let you do that. It's just the notes do refer to reversing at signal 62. Oh, so we've run it 35 minutes. Not made a complete mess of it yet. So, oh, he's held at 62 already. Alright, so 96 can go back. 63. 91 points. Yeah, that should be okay now. I should just go into that train. Let's clear 62. It's not routed correctly. That don't seem logical. Ah, I think 62. Yes. Yes. Oops. Another one for Tim. I think I know what's things. Don't think 62 is actually routed that way. 62 is only up to 24. Again, it's been a locking information. So now I'll try 62. Yes. I suppose 62 would go into these sidings, but not the bay for some reason. I've got another one from the turntable. He's going to number 9, so let's do that one while he's running around as well. There's 91 there, and I clear 96 and 63, and tell him to shunt 2 behind 9. Right, 62 can go back, so it's just need this crossover. That should be simple, he says. Let's try 55 lock. And let's try 56. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Now, 24 should clear. There. Said I haven't had much experience on this one. We learn something every day. Right, where's this? Is going into the downside. Excuse me. Shunt to 9. The next one on the main line is this class 1, Brighton to Cardiff. Stops for 2 minutes. I'll probably clear all the signals for that one, see if we can get all the show off and get all these distant signals off. Right, so he's now terminated. 24 can go back. Oh, I need to move him to 20 as well. I'm going to put these points back, so it's 55 lock, 56 crossover, and relock. Although it's probably going to come out anyway on the main line, but that's not yet, and we've got a train do over there. So I'm going to put these shunting signals back. That's 63. Now he's got to go to signal 20, so let's see what we can do. 31, 33. Now I've got to unlock some of these. I think I'll just unlock them both. 30. Where's 20? So do we need 38? Now the numbers, yeah, 38 is for that one, 36 is for that one. There, still not got it right. Don't need 30. There. Oh, no, not got it right yet. I need 30. Right, check the route. That will go to signal 2021. We'll just relock these, and it should be signal 10, is it? There. Good. These trainees signalmen, that's the point. You know, the bloke's supposed to be training me. He's sat with his feet up having a drink, cup of tea, letting me get on with it. occasionally having a laugh. Now then, we have to remember he's terminated, he's changed his code to OZ01, so I need to now click on proceed, it'll play buffer up, and again I need to click on couple. He's due at 11:58. 4 minutes after that passenger's gone through. So don't need to do a shunt to or anything. He's going to there we are, held at signal. So I'll stop there. Let's put these back. Oh dear, this is going to be a... Let me get these locks sorted out. So this, let's have a 30, 31, 33, 35, 36. There. Relock those. That's set for them straight through. Right, so the loco's coupled to that one. Let's just check. 0 November 33 is in the buffer stops. This other light engine is waiting at 20 for the train from Midhurst branch. So we're just waiting for this one now. So I'll I think there's a bit of a gap there, so I'll speed the time up and rejoin you shortly. Right, after that short break, I think the advanced time doesn't work because we've got this light engine stood at that signal. Anyway, we've got this class 1 being offered from White Roads, so I'm going to accept that. Let's see if we can get all these distance signals off just for fun. So I'm going to get the gates already. I'm going to clear 86. Perhaps 110 first, then 86. Then I'm going to offer this one on the main class 1 and see if we can get everything off. So let's have a look. We need 85. Probably by the time I've done this it'll be too late. 85, 84, 87. Oh, and then 111. There, we've got all the distance signals off. It's just traffic. I'll just have to back up a bit there. Entering section. So yeah, so 87's the distant wake from the west box, which it obviously clears the inner and outer distant. The east box he's got 2 levers. Oh no, 110's the home signal. Yeah, 111, that's, yeah, he's just got 1 lever for the distance. 111, of course. I'll put that back. And 87, safe. Messing about. Just coming into the platform. Let's do to stop 2 minutes in there. Put 110 and 86 back. Gates at Basin Road and the one at Delkey. Key, not Quay. What am I thinking of? Key. And outer section for that. there we go. So that one's all done, and Fishbone's cleared the distant off as well. So yeah, it's not too much delay for the course. Coming the other way is probably a bit different. I don't know how they worked this in real life. Be interesting to see the special box instructions. If anybody's got a copy, I'll be interested to read that. Of course, for this period, it's probably changed quite a lot during well, I don't know if it would change much during electrification or what, I'm not sure. Trains are still trains. So we're waiting. He's going out at 11:58. Find this passenger. He's just whistled up and off he goes. Thought he could hear the guards whistle from the box. If that'd be a good feature to add. Probably be annoying. I'm not sure. Useful to know when a train's leaving. I mean, you would hear you're in the signal box, you'd hear the steam and the exhaust and everything accelerating away. Right, we can send train engine section for that. That's the one offered on the branch. I'll do that one first. Then I'll go across there and accept. This is the 2 kilo or 2K06 coming off the branch, which terminates in the up bay. And then we've got this loco waiting there. Can't see him, it's not on a track circuit. Right, let's get these signals back. 85. Wait till he's cleared, of course. There we go. Meanwhile, we've got this one from the down bay, so he'll have to cross over here. So we need this point's changing. 55 is the lock, 56 the crossover, which you can relock. And I presume it will be, yeah, be 81. The signal from the down bay. That's the intersection for that class 1 passenger leaving left. And that's engine section for the one on the branch. Now then, when do we clear these signals? It's booked to stop. I can't find the notes about that, so I think we'll risk it. Try and clear the signals. Let's see what we need. First one, 14, I should say. Oh dear, that's not very good. Oh, no. We've got these running line dummy signals, or running line dummies I call them, which probably need to be cleared first, because a main stop signal will only clear if it's clear to the next stop signal, and if the signal's at danger in between, even though it's a ground signal, it will lock the signal. So let's try 15 first, then 14, and then 7 I think should take us into the bay. There we go. Not even slowing down yet. So yeah, I said I'd run it to about 12. I'll just put the loco on there. Oh, we've got this one due to leave as well, haven't we? 11:58. I'm sat here. Look, let's get the signals for that. Now, when he sent out a section, I should have offered this one on. He's going to get annoyed at me now. He's just sat down with his paper. Dear. It's likely for class 2. And then 84. There's the branch train coming in. And we've got another one. Another one on the up main. That's a class 2 now. He should have offered that. You see, when I was up. Right, so 14 to go back, and 15, and we can send out a section on the branch. 7 can go back. Wait for him to come to a stand, and then we get this lower con on the back. Oh, he's nearly there. Better send entry section for that one. From the bay, I'm looking at the track circuit. Of course, that's the loco. Get these signals back. Right, what happens to this loco in the bay? Depart 1203 to the turntable. Let's see which way it goes. So I'll probably run in behind 62. So I need 59. These points need to go. Oh, I could have run him down the main, can't I? Well, whichever way you can do this a few ways. Let us see what signal it's going to be. 80 or 83. Try 80. No, try 83. Oh, it's none of them. What is that? Oh, of course, I've got 91. Oh, what's all these bells? Oh, train intersection and outer section. Right, let's get 3 off so we can at least get to the station while I'm faffing about with this. Right, I'll try 80 or 83 again. Oh, we did get there. 83. Oh, of course, I bet 80's across that way. Yes, I got 91 points set wrong. I'm going to clear 63, and then I'm going to... Oh, he doesn't move till 1203. Oh dear. Far too early. Right, this passenger train's coming in. We need these gates closing so I can clear the signals. So that's 4 and 103. A lot of walking about, although it's, of course, it's 2 separate boxes, so we're not wearing the line out. We can go back. What's happened to this one in the bay? Detach incoming engine as 0 kilo 06. I'm going to do that now. 0 kilos 06. And then I want to get this locomotive on. Four and 103 can go back. And add a section on that. He's just started to move from the up bay, so I'm going to do the shunt to 62 on that one. I'm going to offer this one on this class 2. We need to run trains, not cars, as people used to tell me. Right, now this loco, I need to back onto this, so let's have a look if we get the right lock. 51. Let's see, 47. Oh. There. Oh, what have I done? I need 50. 50's double-ended, you see, it's locked by something else. Oh, what? Right, should 50 go this time? Yes. Right, let's have a look. Route set. Clear 20 or 21. It's probably 21. Yep. Meanwhile, I'm trying to not to click on the diagram. 63, 91. Let me just check. He goes into the turntable. Right, so that's 62. If you don't set the road it will just disappear into wherever you set it to. So that light engine is coming on there. He's backing into the turntable. This passenger train's on his way. Oh, and he's leaving at 12:06. Right. So he's not got long. It's terminated. I've got to couple them. I've got to set the points set. Train intersection for that one before I forget. 105. One of the crossings. Both the crossings. Just remember to put 105 back. He's supposed to be leaving now. I've not even coupled it up yet. That's a bit tight. Unless I've done something wrong. I probably should have brought that loco on a bit earlier. So 20 will go back now. We've got to. It's still not changed. So I can't move him until it's changed to the 00 number. So it's going to be a bit late. There, it's just changed. Proceed and then couple. Right, let's get these points set again. So if you remember, it was 51. I think 52 was involved. 50 is the points. That seems straightforward. Let's lock those up. That's out of section. That's 2. So he's coupling up. While he's coupling up, we'll see if I can clear the signal 72. Oh, is it a running line dummy signal again? Yes. I think that needs 64 first. Then we'll try 72. I don't know what I've done wrong there. Why can't I clear 72 signal? These are locked. Do I need a line clear? Strange. So let's just stop that. We'll go in the locking details and look for 72 signal. Branch needs that signals up to 32. I need all these. See note B. Signals can only be clear for trains to run to Fishbourne. Still not quite sure. I can't get that. Let's offer that on anyway. See what happens. I've done it before. No, I can't clear 72. So what's? I need to use the diagram. Sorry. Oh, I need the 64, of course, didn't I? Let's click 64, 72. Ah, clears this time. Perhaps you do need a line clear. And 32. Oh, it's 3 minutes late. I'll get sacked at this rate. I'm still not sure why I didn't, why it wasn't cleared, but perhaps you have to offer that train now. I'll have to try that another time. Anyway, he's off on his way. And then this one in the up bay goes to the turntable. Signal engine off there, shunt to signal 9. So that's a fairly straightforward move. He says in confidence. 72 can go back. So it might be one of these ground signals if we're shunting. I can remember seeing something in note 64, entering section for that one. So let's try 74. Yes, success. 32 can go back. And then we just need these crossovers, so it'll be I've done this before, you get to know this after a while. 33, 37 wants unlocking, 36, and then relock. Yeah, that's straightforward. Just double check. Clear 64. Sorry, I'm using a diagram. And clink on shunt 29. There. Right. Not too bad, I don't think, considering it's only my second shift. I think the thing is with these crossovers or these slips is sometimes if you're in any doubt, just unlock the lot. Or the group, you know, if you're dealing with this lot, you've got 51, 52, 48, 53. Right, I'll put 73 back. Or 74, should I say. Oh, I've still got 62 off there, look. 59. 10 table, still 91. He's stopped at 9, that was quick. Have I got a skill level on? 6, yeah. That's out of section on the branch. So all I do here is I've tried to clear, you see, I'm trying to clear the crossover 30 or move it, and 64 still off. There, right, just check the route straight into turntable. I think it was 9. And I'm just going to put this lock back, so it's I've just released both locks on that. So it's 36 and 33. Yeah. Yeah, that's all set for straight through running, so we'll lock those up, and that's that. Right, anyway, I'll leave it there. The next movement is going into Turntable Road. We've got class 1 on the down main, followed by another one on the down main, which we've done before, so that's straightforward from the right to the left. Right, I hope you've enjoyed Chichester. Give it a go, download it. Demo runs free, of course, and you can just try that. See how you get on with it. If you can subscribe now to PC Rail Simulations for a month. I think it's 3 months, 6 months, or a year. And obviously this one's included, as is every other simulation on the subscriptions. So yeah, download it, have a go, see what you think. I say, hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again another time. Cheers, and thanks for watching. Bye.